tower.
Alright, and that being said, we are live! Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to Tower TV. I am Wyatt, and...
I'm Alexa.
And we are back with so much stuff.
So much. Oh my gosh. I came in here and was so intimidated.
I can't fit it all on the table.
It's an 8-page script tonight, so...
It's only 8 pages.
Don't get me wrong, we'll blast through it, but like, my goodness, it's a long one.
It is, because the topic for tonight is going to be a gift guide. With the holiday season coming up, and oh my goodness, so many people everywhere who require so many things, we thought we would do everybody the assistance of helping everyone get on an even footing with all of the things that are available for all of the things that we sell here at Tower of Games and whatever else you may find at a local game store near you.
This will also be a really good resource for anybody who's not terribly familiar with what's going on. So if you know somebody that's playing a game that you're not familiar with, this will be a good guide for, you know, getting you some quick start items to be like, hey, you know, here's a little bit of information and help guide you through your shopping a bit.
A little bit of information.
Okay, listen, sir, I'm not the one who wrote 8 pages, so you only have yourself to blame for this.
But there's so many cool things. Anywho, that being said, we're going to start off with TCGs for all of the things that exist and might also be somewhere in the abyss of things.
What is TCG, Wyatt?
A TCG is reference to a trading card game. A trading card game will be an activity that is able to be partaken in for individuals who are looking to collect pieces of information put on paper and to have them traded between individuals as a method of entertainment.
Thank you. For those of you who didn't know what TCG meant.
My head hurts already. This is going to be great. All right. Anywho, to translate that to English, a TCG is a trading card game. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, Magic the Gathering, we've all heard them before. We've all seen them in a Walmart or Target somewhere in the world. But there is a lot more to it than what you can normally find on your generic shelves. And we're here to show you all of the accoutrement of the hobby. And for a start collecting guide, per se, there is going to be some kind of starter product for every game that is going to generally exist. So for a trading card game, there are what are going to be called starter decks or pre-constructed decks. For Magic the Gathering specifically, we have some things.
I was going to say, there's usually one for pretty much most of the trading card games, especially that you'll find in stores, and this is just a really good place to start if you don't know what you're doing. You don't want to have to worry about following deck construction rules. They did it for you, so you
get to jump in. They did the whole process, absolutely. And so for Magic the Gathering, there are going to be a few formats that are going to decide which one of the products you go towards. So for Magic, you are going to find the 3 main ones you will find as Commander, Standard, and Modern. The Commander deck is what we're going to have on this side.
This is the Commander deck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So the way that Magic the Gathering works, the Commander deck will centralize around one main commander who will direct the flow of your deck. It gives you an idea of what mechanics you want to use, etc. So this picks out the commander for you. It usually will come with 1 or 2 that you could also swap out if you want to try a different approach with the same deck. And then it is ready to play out of the box. It has all of the cards you need. It is a 100-card deck. Comes with every single one of them. Comes with a box for you. And comes with usually some extra counters and stuff if you need it. So when you've got this one has this extra thing, it comes with everything you need to play it out the box.
Yep. That is going to be for Commander. Another format that is going to be out there is Standard. Standard is going to be a rotating format for Magic. But that's normally what you're going to find the most accessibility for. And so for Magic the Gathering specifically, Wizards of the Coast releases what are called Arena starter decks. I don't have any on camera today because we have sold out of them. But Arena starter decks are going to be maybe $8 for 2 decks for the cards that are in the current Standard allotment, I guess you can call it.
It is ridiculously inexpensive.
It's marvelous. But yeah, that's what's going to be for Standard, and it is also going to be available for free on a program called MTG Arena, or Magic the Gathering Arena. Because Arena is going to keep up with Standard as it comes out, and you also do not need to pay any money to play Arena. You are able to use in-game currency to find more packs, more cards, and redeem whatever else you may be looking for. So you can give that as a test run. It'll also show you how to play the game, so you can try that out for Standard. But if you want something with a little bit more of a competitive edge, there is Modern. And Modern is going to be the most accessible competitive format for Magic that you'll generally find at LGSs across the country. And
local game stores.
Yes. those. As far as what's going to be available in store that I can easily get for you guys, Arena in the digital format. Yes? Yeah, Arena is in the digital format. Yes.
I got you, fam.
Yay. But yeah, for Modern, the best thing that is going to be helping you guys get hopping into that is going to be these Pioneer decks. Interestingly enough, it doesn't say Modern. However, Pioneer is kind of a Modern Light, as I like to call it, because it is going to use the same cards that are legal for Pioneer, for Modern, but it's just a different selection. So if you do decide to get any of these Pioneer decks or Pioneer Challenger decks, you are able to use them in Modern all the same, and I have had customers actually buy one of these decks, hop into a Modern tournament, and decently hold their own.
That's impressive, because some of those Modern decks, people will put a ton of money and a ton of hours into just constructing it.
It's all foil, it's just fine.
It's just fine.
It's just for the foils, that's fine. It's just for the shiny things.
So inside this, you'll have a 60-card deck as well as a 15-card sideboard so that you can make any modifications to it from what you're noticing that you're playing against so that you can hold your own a little better.
Yep. For the spirits. Ugh, spirits are brewed.
I think that goes for all of the Pioneer decks.
Yes, they will all come with the sideboard.
So we've got the basics, but what about some accessories?
Accessories for the bedazzle.
I am a woman. I got to accessorize. She says with 0 jewelry except the mandatory.
You know what? You get my boy Deku. You get my boy Deku.
I don't know who this is.
I'll get Dakon. Oh, this is gonna be great.
I don't watch My Hero.
That's perfectly fine. We'll binge
hero,
all
right?
the seasons in a day. It's gonna be marvelous.
You can't make me.
I refuse. But no, as far as what I have in front of us, we are going to have some of the accoutrement, per se, for Magic that is specifically themed around. However, these other accessories are able to be used for any trading card game that does exist, so long as the sizing is appropriate, but I'll describe that in a minute. For Playmats, Playmats are going to be a surface that you are able to keep your cards safe while you are playing anywhere, within reason. If you are playing at a pool, it can only do so much. What?
I want to see this.
It's my Yawgmoth playmat.
I have not seen it.
You've seen me play on that plenty of times.
I can't tell from this little sliver, and neither can they. They need to see the whole thing.
I was getting there. So impatient.
I'm gonna Vanna White this.
But as far as what it is made out of, it is the exact same material as your everyday mouse pad, with a rubber bottom and a well-stitched front. If you don't want to play trading card games, you are also able to just use it at your desk for a mouse pad, and then you have decorations, and they will all be featuring Magic the Gathering artwork. Or, if you're a D&D fan, Ultra Pro, which is the company that has also made these playmats, has also created a line of Dungeons & Dragons playmats made of the exact same material.
Also, if you're the creative type, every once in a while we do get some plain white ones, and we've had people buy them to make their own art on these playmats.
Mm-hmm. They're normally a lot of the parents that let their kids draw on it.
Oh
and
my
they take
gosh,
the
that was so cute when I heard that.
I don't know if it's going to protect your cards from Cheeto dust. That's what the sleeves do. The playmat will not do that.
This is true.
The sleeves will protect them from Cheeto dust.
No, the playmat will collect the Cheeto dust.
Yeah. They are. I'm pretty sure they're machine washable.
Yeah.
I think they are.
They should be. Everybody I've heard from has told me so, and I hope they are, because I'm about to go wash one at home, so.
Uh-oh. Well, when you do wash it, get back to us.
Will do.
Neat. And then as far as the sleeves go, these sleeves that we have, I have Ultra Pro on this side and Dragon Shield on this side. The main thing to think about when you do have these sleeves is that they are what is called a standard sizing. And so 4 cards, you're going to have standard, standard European, standard American, there's square sizing, there's mini European sizing. It's a whole mosh posh of shenanigans. But for Magic, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, all of those are going to use standard, just regular standard size sleeves, and Ultra Pro and Dragon Shields will have you covered on that front. Personally, my preference is towards Dragon Shield, but I can never argue with Dakon Blackblade or Shadowblade? Shadow Slayer. Dakon Shadow Slayer as the protector of my deck.
It is definitely down to your own preference. If you like things that are specifically Magic things, Ultra Pro really has a great line of Magic-themed card sleeves. That's the word I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. My Hero, Dragon Shield. I'm really on a roll tonight, guys.
Yeah, we all are.
Dragon Shield has a good amount of some of the fandom, so it's got My Hero, it's got Game of Thrones, it's got Mega Man, and then it's also got some beautiful art sleeves where they've taken classical art and then they put dragons in it. So there's like the woman with a pearl earring that just has a dragon over her shoulder. There's the Mona Lisa who's holding a dragon.
Yep.
It's kind of dope.
There's the astronomer that has a dragon. There's also one that's like the field of snow, but there's just a dragon circling above, burning everything beneath it.
It's called Hunters in the Snow.
That one.
And then they also just have some plain colors, so if you like a more metallic thing, like I have a couple of copper sleeves and gold sleeves, or if you want just a plain color like black, they've got that, purple, green. Pretty much any sleeve that you could really look for. And on their website, they do customs now.
Yes, they do. I'm still waiting for my House Baratheon Dragon Shields. They'll be coming eventually. Hey, man. I just need to have my entire Field of Baratheon merch.
He's a little obsessed, guys.
Ours is the fury! Anywho, moving on.
Wow.
Next on the agenda is Digimon. Digitalmon. How could you?
I did not mean to throw that, I promise.
How could you be so rude?
How could I be clumsy?
I think we're both a little clumsy with all this stuff around. It's an accident
always
waiting
clumsy,
to happen.
my guy.
It never changed. But no. For Digimon, the next decks to be released for the Digimon trading card game are going to be Gallantmon and Ulforce Vidramon. To my knowledge, those are going to be releasing on December 10th, right? December 10th for the Digimon stuff.
He's got a better date idea than I do. I have to actually look at where I wrote things down to remember them. So.
That is unfortunate. The current date that I'm aware of for the release date is going to be December 10th, so mark your calendars or go ahead and pre-order in store, and I will see if it is on our website. If it is on our website, I will have those in the description for YouTube and Facebook. So, stay tuned for that, 'cause that's going to be the main tell sign. But it is... Digimon has not experienced the same attention product-wise as Pokemon has. It's done very well for itself for only releasing either early this year or late last year. It's done very well for itself.
Wait, did it really only release, like...
It's a really recent game, yeah. Digimon is not that old.
I just started working here, like, early this year, so it's been here as long as I have. I thought it was around a lot longer than that.
Digimon has been around a lot longer, but not this specific iteration of the TCG.
Yeah, that's news to me.
Think of this almost like a rehash or a re-release of it, but it's by Bandai, and Bandai is wonderful.
So it's better.
Yeah, we all love Bandai. Bandai. And so as far as actually getting your hands on the product, Digimon is going to be a lot more feasible money-wise, because it's not going to have a lot of that same demand that you'll find other places. If you see a starter deck in a store near you, it's going to usually stay at the $20 mark.
Nice.
It stays right there.
That
it's
is one
wonderful.
thing. Some of the other decks will change prices between different sets, so it is nice to have a consistent pricing that you always can count on.
Pretty much. And so even for some of my other binge personalities out there, if you're a big show watcher, Digimon is also confirmed to have a brand new TV show and accompanying film in the coming year.
That sounds wonderful for people who like Digimon.
Do you like Digimon?
I have no frame of reference for this.
So we're watching the show is what you're telling me.
Gosh. I need to stop saying things I'm not watching.
Our Wi-Fi is attempting to catch up, but that's alright. But yeah, it is going to be Digimon Ghost Game, so feel free to grab some of those decks and get ahead of the hype.
Woo!
Woohoo! And they will fit in standard size sleeves. Who would have thought?
So, you know, if you want to get your My Hero deck sleeves for your Digimon game.
Deck. Yeah. And you'll want to put in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck box,
they?
just really drive it home.
Did you take those?
Those.
They're gone. The sleeves.
Yes, they're over here.
Okay.
They're over here.
I was going to show them.
Back to the return pile as I have to cycle all of this through, because my goodness. Now, speaking of Digimon, next is going to be Pokemon. One of the most popular products this year. Dear Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, for Pokemon, we do have the newest releases in store, but as far as the advice that I would always like to give people who are looking to start collecting this game, the most popular products you are going to find for Pokemon are going to be booster boxes and elite trainer boxes. These things. Those are great for people looking to collect the cards, but if you're looking to get started in playing, I would not normally recommend these. Reason being is that there are starter decks that Pokemon has released, that we have over here, that are pre-constructed and ready to play directly out the box with a game booklet, learning how to play, the damage tokens to keep track of everything, and the energy to make sure that your deck is able to, function. But that is going to be the easiest spot to teach your son, daughter, or colleague, whoever, how to actually play the game.
Or yourself.
Or yourself. And they do come in single packs. So this Rayquaza and, what's the bat?
A Noivern.
Noivern. We do have these decks separate. So if you don't want to get the two and you just want to get the one, those are also available products in store. And as far as this is going to be a level 1 deck. Or decks. You can see it right here. Level 1.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yep, so the decks also come with a little difficulty rating if you are a little bit concerned about having someone who has not really been too familiar with trading card games try to pick it up as either their first one or trying to get back into a hobby. and so it's going to have the difficulty rating on it, and is great for picking it back up.
One thing I recommend too, if you're looking at getting them, if you see a set like this, these are good to pick up if you and somebody else are learning for the first time, because you know that the decks are made for each other. When you start going outside of the sets, sometimes it's difficult to match them up very well without one absolutely destroying the other consistently.
One-sided. Yeah. But that's going to be Pokemon. And then as far as gift items go, if we're looking for gifts, looking for someone to boost their decks or just boost their collection, then you start looking at the Elite Trainer boxes. Because this is just a collection of booster packs, energy, sleeves that are already sized for the game, and some themed dice around the color scheme.
Plus, it comes in a cool box.
It does come with a cool box. Rip headphone users. But for the Elite Trainer box, Fusion Strike is going to be the newest set. So this hasn't been around for as crazy long as some of the others. It's going to have less of a chance to be marked up as some of the other Pokemon products have notoriously done so. So these are going to be the easiest ones to get for MSRP value. And for those who don't really know Pokemon pricing, MSRP for Elite Trainer boxes of Fusion Strike is $39.99. So $40 for an Elite Trainer box, you're on the right track.
It's a pretty easy gift.
Yeah, pretty easy gift. But I always know that Pokemon's going to be the unknown, forgotten realm of venturing into this realm of trading card games.
Yeah.
So, that's why we're here for you, because Pokemon is a game to be enjoyed.
Have fun, dang it.
Aggressive positivity.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! And for Dragon Ball Z, I don't have as many of the decks, so I feel a little foolish for writing this, but it is true. Dragon Ball Z is the most bedazzled packaging I have seen for a trading card game. And I mean bedazzled.
It's very eye-catching.
It is. All I have are these.
Wow, Wyatt, so bedazzled.
I know.
So shiny.
It's so sparkly.
I'm blinded.
Da, 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 da.
For real, though, they're also the most recognizable because, obviously, it's got very recognizable characters on them, so you know what you're looking for.
It's Goku. Right there. Who can beat Goku? Nobody. No. But yeah. For Dragon Ball Z, it is going to be the most blinged out of the TCGs in the store that we carry, and it also has starter decks available, like most of the products do, surrounding the strategies that are available to it. And the characters that make the show iconic or famous in any kind of way are what you are going to see on the covers. So you'll see Goku, you'll see Vegeta. Jeez, I'm trying to remember some of the others.
He's carrying this one.
My brain is farting so hard.
Hey, the other ones. We'll just call it there.
Tier. And as far as products available, excuse me, there are starter decks, gift sets, and annual anniversary sets.
I was going to say, eventually, every once in a while, that's what I was trying to say, we do get some very nice-looking specialty sets. I think they are the anniversary
Yep, they're the anniversary sets.
They're, like, very long and very shiny boxes, and there's, like, 6 different arts that are with them, so if you've got a collector, too, you've got options, and you can be like, hey, which one of these do you like better? Or you can just surprise them with one.
You know what, Nixie? You are my hero tonight, because yes, Trunks and Piccolo are some of the other ones I've seen on covers. You are my hero tonight. Thank you, sir. But yeah, moving on from DBZ is MetaZoo. You've actually opened packs of this. I have not.
Opened packs of this. So MetaZoo is a very interesting game because meta is completely accurate in the name. So what you are is you're a mage and you're building your spell book. And the thing is, your general surroundings can have an active effect in the game. There are some cards where it says if you see a banana from where you're sitting playing this game, you get extra benefits to this card. So somebody could literally pack a banana to bring it to sway the game to their benefit. If you can see clouds outside, you get a weather bonus in certain circumstances. It is so silly and ridiculous, and I love it, and I can't wait to play it. I need to get with Richie to play that. It's really silly, and it's just, it looks like a lot of fun. Definitely a very lighthearted thing.
I just imagine there's this one person out there who cannot afford to lose, packing a lunchbox, a backpack, his cellular data's been paid for the month.
Listen, you gotta take those MetaZoo tourneys seriously.
Apparently. This is And My Satchel of Random Stuff, the game. Yes, it is very much that.
It's wonderful.
I think the one card that I actually remember from MetaZoo is like the Sasquatch, where if there's a forest geographically in 5 miles of your current location, you get the benefits. That's a Sasquatch, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go.
It might have been Bigfoot.
It's one of the two.
Which is a Sasquatch, but he's a notable Sasquatch.
Very notable. But yeah, the cards also have like red borders around it, so it's really hard to miss them.
It is a very unique looking card game, and some of the foils, they're very interesting. I know everybody likes to like see what kind of foils come out. It like has little like star decals on them. It's kind of fun.
All right.
So.
And that is MetaZoo. And as far as products in store, this here is going to be a Nightfall. What is it? Spellbook.
Wow.
I can read. It is a Nightfall spellbook. This is going to give you everything you need to start playing right out the gate. And I have, I think, 10 or 12 of these left in store here at the Virginia Beach location. So if you do want to pick one up and see what shenanigans may ensue from MetaZoo, feel free to come on and pick one up.
Did you just do that on the fly?
Yes, I did.
Wow. I
also did not intend that at all, but I will stick with it.
Alright, no, it's dope.
Yeah. Next, Yu-Gi-Oh! I had to. As far as Yu-Gi-Oh goes, the game hasn't really changed, but so much as far as the products that are released. You're going to find booster packs, you're going to find starter decks, and you're going to find other items that are going to be surrounding the newest sets as they're released. I don't have any starter decks in store at the moment, but there are going to be starter decks from almost every era of the game's existence. It has always released those starter decks, and they're always going to be available. If you would like to see starter decks in Tower of Games for the holiday season, feel free to let us know, and I will see what I can do for you guys.
We could also try and special order things for you, so don't underestimate the use of the special order system.
It's like, I can't get stuff for you if I don't know. If I know, I can acquire all the things.
Exactly! We can attempt to acquire all the things. Let's be real, I can't go acquire a 1950s toaster.
That is fair.
So we could try.
Should we challenge the backstaff to acquire a 1950s toaster?
We should do that on our holiday thing.
I want a toaster for Christmas. But yeah, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! And as far as the new TCG that has stormed the field of most of the Western distribution market, it has been the My Hero Academia trading card game. And so as far as the My Hero Academia trading card game, it is not just My Hero. It is using a system called the Universus system. And Universus is going to be taking a whole bunch of characters from who knows where in the animated universes of Japan, and taking them and putting them against each other in decks. So you can have Deku or Midoriya running with Cowboy Bebop, running with Street Fighter.
You ever want to pit one anime against the other? Now you can.
Yep, that is the Universus system. And as far as the starter product for the My Hero Academia trading card game, it is going to be a Bakugo versus Midoriya starter kit. You're going to see both of those characters on the front cover, but for booster boxes, I do have those in booster packs in store if you just want to have something cool for your binders.
Yeah.
Or some cool bookmarks.